Up from Giraffe again, and this week we're touching that thorny subject, regenerative agriculture. I've done a video on this in the past. I thought it'd be worth discussing with Peter because I had heard that in Zimbabwe they were practicing those principles back in the 80s. This is a two-part video, so next week you'll have to come back and hear further ideas on regenerative agriculture.
A slightly less controversial subject, or maybe not. Regenerative farming is the major buzzword at the minute in agriculture and food production globally. I mean, you were educated in agriculture in what was a very good technical system back in the 60s in the UK. What do you think of this regenerative farming fashion?
So I find it quite interesting because in Zimbabwe, since the early 80s, we've been involved in minimum till. A few people have been successful in zero-till almost, but certainly because of the climate and the necessity of keeping moisture as long as possible in the soil, we've taken up what would be termed as regenerative agriculture at a very early age. I think it's regenerative agriculture is just another name for good farming practice, which over the years, it's really amused me to travel to Europe and see every field plowed and cultivated in traditional methods, while you come back to Africa, yes, in some areas, but most of the successful agricultural projects are on minimum tillage, zero-till. So I find it that they're talking a lot about it now, but in point of fact, it's existed for 30 years, and rightly so. It's the right way to go, but I want to see them implement it more in Europe, because it does happen in Africa.